Okay, Donnie, so this video is for you. All right, so you have a tissue here. Take out your waxing supplies. My stuff is going to look different. So you can see mine are little sticks you can buy at Hobby Lobby. The kit will come with sticks in it, and it also comes with strips. So I also have all these strips cut in nice little this size so it will fit over the eye. So you would typically sanitize the area with whatever the kit comes with. So pretend like it's all sanitized. The biggest thing I think is you need to measure. I measure every single client, even if I've done them 8 million times. So I'm just going to shoot this here. So you're going to go up the sides of the nose. For Jamie, we go to this little fold in the nostril, and you don't go past that. So if you can see this, if there's hair on this side of the stick, you can take it, but always err in the side of caution. So there's that. All right, so you're going to take, you never should double dip because bacteria will live. It's not hot enough. So you're going to put on all the wax first. I like to do all the wax at one time. You set your strip down. You always put the wax on in the direction with hair growth. Got it? With hair growth. Don't go against. And hold their skin really tight. Rip. When the wax goes down her nose, pretend like it didn't. Okay. Now we're going to go underneath. So whatever you see on the video, make sure he can see now. Maybe come around so... Don't worry, I'm blocking your nose. Just kidding. So take a little bit of wax. I'm going to apply it. I always start on the underbelly of the eye first because it's the hardest. So if you're scared of getting too much, don't go too close to the line. You can always tweeze that later, but you see how you lay all your wax down at one time. I always do the underbelly part first because it is the most challenging. Get your biggest jobs done with first. And again, tight. Pull, and you go freaky fast, and hold your finger there so it doesn't hurt so bad. Then the top of the eyebrow, let's see, Sarah's eyebrows, she's got a whole different eyebrow. Her hairs are wiry, so you just have to go very slow and just err on the side of caution. If you should get wax, if you get wax on hair that you didn't mean to, please by all means don't just pull it off the strip. You would apply oil to the area that got wax on it that you didn't want, and the oil will break down wax. And then that's really all there is to it.
Baby oil or olive oil?
Any kind of oil. She has hazelnut oil. Just so say I took wax and it drizzled across her good eyebrow hair. That does happen. You wouldn't just set your strip down and hope for the best and say, sorry, you're going to fill it in. You simply put oil there. You just stop the service, correct the mistake, and continue from there. Sometimes I get lazy and I drop wax in the wrong spot. Then I simply am very careful where I hold my strip, and this is good for you too, Brady. I would put my strip right up against it and be very careful where you put your strip. But oil is your best friend. All right, so you can watch this one. So again, I'm going to start here. I'm sorry, I didn't show you all the measuring. Trying to make good use of my time. So I want the highest part there. And I'll show you measuring, how you measure where the highest part of the eyebrow goes. And then you or Sarah can go in and tweeze. So I showed you how to measure that, but how you measure to the outside, most people don't have a trouble with it. And I know Sarah doesn't have eyebrows that come all the way out to the edge, but you go from the edge of the nostril through the edge of the end of the eye, and that's where the end of your eyebrow should be. To find the arch where the highest part of the eyebrow is, you go at the edge of the nostril. You would go through the center of the pupil, and right about here is where your highest part. Sorry, Jamie, can you open your eye just for a minute? Okay, and yeah, it's too bright. So you want to find out where that pupil is, and you want the highest point to go out there. So just that's how you measure. I'll do the top, and then we'll be good to go. It doesn't take long, but just go slow. Never wax over the same area you did. So see how I lay out all the wax down at one time. Some people in the past have, they just lay down a little bit of wax, then yank it. A little bit of wax, then yank it, but then you have, you double over the edge. And that causes skin lifting. Cannot wax if she's on antibiotics or high doses of retinol. She has retinol, so be careful. Anyway, if you make a mistake, guess what? It grows back. All right, so I'm going to tweeze a little bit, but that should be good. Thank you. Thanks, Brady.